Yeah, it goes everybody because they will continue on with a game called Sweetheart I Love You. Where were we? Here. As I wake up, I realize that there's still nobody else in the class. Oh boy. That's weird. No shit. It's totally empty. When Celestine was around, the emptiness wasn't so noticeable. But now that she's not here, it's even a bit creepy. Aren't you used to this by now? This huge college. You mean this room? I'm all alone. Somehow I managed to force myself out of my chair, which is an achievement all on its own, even though I really wanted to just stay there and not move. Afraid that if I moved, some monster with a twisted face would appear. So quiet. The lamps are humming. Do. Celestine, where are you? Should have gotten her number. Just saying. I run out of the room a little bit anxious. Just a little bit. Maybe she went to the bathroom. Really. With that in mind, I make my way to the women's restroom. To the place where we used to sneak off for kisses and cuddles. Alright. My footsteps echo through the empty halls. Was she kissing on the wall or something? When Celestine was around, that sound would always bring me comfort. Because you are in the comfort room. But now, it's only making it all worse. Out of breath, I run into the bathroom and see that Celestine isn't there. Maybe she got hungry and decided to go down to the cafeteria. Yeah, that's right. And now I'm speeding down the stairs. My heart's racing for some reason. Even though I'm not a racer, even though I don't have a car that is built for racing. This feeling is different than when Celestine was here. When we were together, I felt all warm and fuzzy inside, which is why my heart was beating so fast. But now I'm feeling my heart is still beating so fast because I'm putting in effort physically. Like icy cold is spreading under my ribs. Then it gets even worse when I find out that Celestine isn't at the cafeteria either. Celestine? I whisper. My voice is shaking. How is anybody supposed to know? How is Celestine supposed to hear you when you're whispering? My feet get off the ground and I sprint down the hallway. I thought she flew. She sprouted wings and stuff. Maybe she got sick and had to go to the nurse. Always assuming things. Come on. Where did all these people come from? I find myself thinking. You weren't paying attention to the fucking crowd. And now you're thinking, where did all these people come from? It's because you didn't pay attention to them. They were always here. You just ignored them all the time. Shouldn't everybody have been home an hour ago? Alright, it doesn't matter right now. I need to find Celestine. Okay, good luck with that. Boop. The halls are filled with students. There are thousands of them. It seems like even millions. And millions. But I can't see a single face. They're just pixels. Whose fault do you think that is? For neglecting going to the fucking doctor. My eyes hurt so much when I look at all this. Aw, how sad. I'm getting dizzy. Okay. But I don't care about any of this. You should care. Celestine, I need to find her. And I keep running, somehow not tripping. I'm sprinting towards the end of the hallway as fast as my legs will take me. It's the only thing I can see clearly right now. And a lone figure standing in the middle. Celestine? She can't hear me. I'm running towards her as fast as I can. My breathing is getting ragged. I thought I said targeted. Celestine. So let's all turn around and start whispering. The fuck is she talking about? I can't hear a thing but the sound of my footsteps echoing down the halls. You're disturbing the public. Well, it's not really public. It's a private college? Is it a community college? So technically it's still public? Fucking shut up, dog outside. Finally, after what seemed... seemed like forever, I'm standing half a meter from Celestine. She got her back turned to me. I wonder why. My chest is hurting from breathing hard. That just means you're out of shape. I'm bent over with my hands on my knees, trying to catch my breath. I don't really care about how ugly my gasps sound right now. I can't speak properly. Me too. Celestine. I'm mumbling wearily between breaths. There's no reaction coming from her. Can't she hear me still? But I'm so close. Maybe that's not Celestine. Maybe that's some other person that resembles her, that has her figure, but that's not actually her. Right. How could she hear me with all this noise? The students are all whispering and murmuring, and it's even worse than a swarm of hornets buzzing. After catching my breath for a bit, I sat up straight. My weak, shaking hand slowly reaches out, heading right for Celestine's shoulder. I'm trying to be as gentle and careful as I can be. Celestine, I whisper, gently taking her shoulder, slowly turning her around. Celestine? It's not her. Gonna jump scare me or what? Mm, ah. Well, at least it isn't. And at least there's no nudity. Her face. I can't see it. Instead of her face, instead of her beautiful, sweet face, there are just pixels. Oh, that's so sad. I wish I cared. So, I can't utter a single word. Every sound I try to make just gets caught in my throat. What? It can't be happening. Celestine. My voice sounds all choked up. I take a shot every time she says Celestine. The deafening buzz of voices being slowly drowned out by this loud noise that's sounding right in my brain. You mean the static? I grab Celestine's shoulders. That's not actually Celestine. Ooh, what a twist. I shake her. Why? Why aren't you saying anything, Celestine? She's looking at me. I can feel it. She's looking at me. Celestine's looking at me. But I can't make out her eyes. Her eyes. It's not actually her. It's a prank, bro. I can't see them. My heart's racing. I'm having tachycardia. Is that how to pronounce it? I don't know. Or is it a panic attack? I don't want to think about it. Maybe you should. Maybe you should think about going to the fucking doctor. I don't know. Celestine, don't be silent, please. Please? I'm screaming in pain. My hands are shaking like I'm going through withdrawal. I can't help myself. If she doesn't say anything now, I'll... All of a sudden, Celestine fully turns her front to me. It's not her. Come on. What? Huh? What? The hell was this? A hole in her chest? Celestine, your heart, where is it? I look up, waiting for a response. I'm begging ya. Please. Beg some more. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work faster. Emptiness on her face and in her chest. No response. What happened to sweet Celestine? Hurts. It hurts. I'm sobbing, but my eyes are dry. I want to hold you in my arms again. I want to kiss you. I want to sit on the roof with you. Please. Please say something. I'm just seeing things. I want it all to be a dream, a nightmare. I want to wake up and hear your voice. Come on, Azalea, open your eyes, remember? Open your eyes, eyes. Ha. A shaky laugh, like a psychopath's laugh, comes out of my mouth. No, that's just me laughing. I laugh so hard my throat hurts. Not that hard. I don't laugh that much. This laugh is about to tear my throat. I notice Celestine turning her back on me. Please, come on, say something. Take me somewhere. Maybe she turned her back on you because you laughed at her. You know, with her not seeing her face and her heart all missing and stuff. That probably hurt her feelings and shit. Oh boy, what now? Gonna jump scare me or something? Suddenly, I see a door in front of her. The same door as in every classroom. This door doesn't have a number. And I don't think this door was there before. Of course, it wasn't there. Or is that the doorway to heaven? But Celestine reaches down for the doorknob. I recognize these smooth and steady moves. Long, delicate fingers wrap around the handle and give it a twist. Twist and shout. The door swings open. I can't see what's on the other side. With my mouth hanging open, I watch her actions, not daring to interrupt. Like if something had tied me up in chains, tightly, strongly, and with that desperate look on my face, I watch a sweet Celestine step through the door. And suddenly realize Celestine is going to leave. Something tells me that if she does leave, she's not coming back. Ever. Panic rises within me like a burning lava. No. I shout, irritating my already sore throat even more. And I rush forward, tripping and falling into the door, which has already slammed shut behind Celestine. No. My hand is frantically reaching for the door handle, trying to turn it, but it's not budging. Come on, faster, do it. I'm yanking on the doorknob, don't care if I break it. The breathing goes heavy. It's getting hard to breathe. It's difficult to inhale, and I can't exhale. And the heart, is just about to stop beating. My eyes are starting to sting. I can't hear a thing but noise. I close my eyes for a second to blink, and when I open my eyes again, the door is gone. And then I'm just frantically gripping the air with my right hand, okay? Next up, we open the door to the afterlife and then we're dead. I have no idea how loud my breathing is right now. I can't see a thing. Can't hear a thing. My hands are shaking, I can feel it. I bend over, almost touching my forehead to the dirty floor. I wrap my hands around my neck. Wrap my hands around my neck? Are you gonna choke yourself? What are you doing? Oh, it's because you can't breathe and stuff, right? So nobody in the around you's like, hey, something's wrong with this person. Somebody call an ambulance or something. My palms all sweaty are squeezing my throat. I want to choke this pain. Don't do that, you'll die. This nightmare? I want to choke something I hate so much. I want to choke what's called loneliness? Oh, okay. The burning loneliness that eats me up inside. All my hate built up over all these terrible years is in my hands. And I'm choking. I'm choking myself. Choking that long forgotten part of me that I once buried deep. Choking the part that's left alone. Choking the part that let itself trust someone. My short cropped nails are digging into the delicate skin on my neck. Skin that's so sensitive to touches. I hate it all. I want to choke it. I want to choke everything that's ruined me. I want to squeeze my neck even tighter. I'm pointing at a mirror and be like, you did this. I start coughing up. It's getting even harder to breathe. The blood in my veins is pumping under my fingers. I squeeze harder. My vision is starting to get blurry. But I clench harder. Harder and harder. More than anything I've ever felt every day for all these years. When I got out of bed, when I went to college and was standing in the rain, nothing can be worse. Nothing can hurt me more than that. So I squeeze my neck harder and harder until it's impossible to breathe, until I start to feel my strength leaving my body along with my hands, until the vision totally fades away, until everything goes silent. And then what happens? Alright, what's next? Show up, dialogue box. Show up. I'm not gonna press anything. I might miss a dialogue box or something. There you go. It won't come. The thought flashed through the child's mind. It was not the first time the being had disregarded the girl's plea. This path, the little girl traveled alone. She was unafraid of the cold, the hunger, or the constant pain in her spine and limbs. All that occupied her thoughts was death. The sole purpose of the entity's existence was to escort the child to her end, time and time again, yet now it was too distant from its companion and unable to be at their side. Wow, you're terrible at your job. Ultimately, this young girl, like her predecessors, met her demise, collapsing in exhaustion upon the lifeless soil and succumbing to eternal slumber. Damn, was this book really meant to stomp on people like me even more? Who told you to read it? I closed the book with a loud bang, and I leaned back and shifted my body into a lying down position. And while I'm just lying there, staring at the ceiling, while my eyes are stinging from the impending wave of tears, the last few lines I read are still going round and round in my mind. Something deep in my soul responded to them, and I don't understand why. The soul always knows things that its owner doesn't, yeah? The meaning is so close on the very surface, but when you try to reach it, it just slips right through your fingers. Yeah? Anything else you want to say? Show up, there you go. Unknown voice 1. Her condition is stable at the moment, but she'll need a long-term recovery. Oh, we had a real struggle here. Thankfully, everything's good now. My head is gonna explode. I can hear muffled talking coming from somewhere way off in the distance, and also the buzzing of the lamps and the rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor. Am I in hospital? In a hospital. You say she tried to choke herself? Well, it's better to talk to a psychiatrist about that stuff. Yep. Although it's crazy that she survived after that. Does she not have any sense of self-preservation? Nope. I'm still alive. Right. Tried to choke myself after. Show up, dialogue box. Show up. Come on. Don't be shy. With a bit of effort, I open my eyes. But I can't see a thing. Oh, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? The owner of a pretty low but also soft voice is talking to me. This is a man definitely not older than 35. Can you just... Why do you need to know the age? I open my mouth to respond, but all that comes out is... My throat hurts. And my head's fuzzy. It's fine. Rush for now. You just woke up after all. How long? forcing out through the unbelievable pain in my throat. How long? How long have you been here, you mean? I nod weakly. A few days, maybe a week or more. Your body's healing up really quickly, I have to say. Especially after the choking incident. The man lets out a big sigh. You're so young and you're trying to take your own life already. Even though we've only just met, he's treating me like we're old friends. Can you just listen to the guy? Makes me feel more relaxed. I checked out your medical file. Pixelated distortion, yeah? Do you remember the stage? I'm quiet. The last time I saw the eye doctor was a year ago. For fuck's sake, a year of not going to the fucking doctor? Holy shit. Then I got diagnosed with pixelated distortion in the second stage. And despite the fact that I had to see the doctor every few months, I often ignored it and didn't go to the doctor at all. So I have no clue what the state of my eyes are right now. Well, if I can't see anything, then it must be pretty bad. No shit. I shake my head. You don't remember? Well, it's okay. I already know all about you from your medical file. Rest for now. With that, the weird man left the room. And right away I noticed the quiet that hung over the place. An incredible silence, broken only by the occasional cough from other patients' rooms, the muffled voices of the doctors, and the beeping of the life support machines. It's good here. So calm. Feels like I finally escaped from that nightmare. Even if it's just for a little while. Okay. Anything else you wanna? As it turned out, that weird man was none other than a surgeon. One of the best, by the way. When I was getting better, he'd pop in to see how I was doing every now and then. We chat about all sorts of stuff. I was glad he tried to steer clear of college-related stuff, probably to avoid touching on any sensitive topics. This surgeon doctor turned out to be a great guy. Look, I found something. Your pixelated distortion has gotten so bad that there's no way we can fix it. Oh, God. Oh, no. But, as you know, medicine is always evolving. It's always moving forward. And today we can just operate on your eyes and replace the damaged parts with donor tissue. And you're gonna waste that miracle too, right? Well, how does this sound? Donor? Yeah, donor. Does this mean that someone will have to give me their eyes and become blind forever? What? No, of course not. We are not that cruel. Let me explain. When a person dies, their family might sign a document that allows us to use their organs for medical research, like that. Previously, those organs were mainly used for research and experimentation, but now we've been using a special fluid for a unique method of preserving them as donors. A great product that significantly slows down spoilage called oxyfreeze. Sounds familiar. Memories start to pop in my mind, and I just can't help but ask the surgeon about them. Is that the same fluid from that commercial we shot 6 years ago? Exactly. Pretty good, you know a lot. We've got some great donor eyes here. They're perfect for you in every way. Who's gonna bet that this is Celestine's eyes? And she's just a ghost, ooh. And they're only 2 years old, still in perfect shape, thanks to oxyfreeze. You should try some advertising. You're good at it. The man laughed. You're too sweet. So, what's the verdict? Are you okay with the surgery? Who's gonna pay for it? Your eyes will change color, but you'll be able to see again. I go quiet, trying to carefully think about my decision. Even though I always complain about my eyes being different colors and all that, and they're already not good for what they were meant for, I will still miss them. But it's better to see than not to see, isn't it? No fucking shit. Yeah. Very good. So I'm putting you on the wait list for surgery. You're going to have new eyes soon. Can't wait, right? His words make me smile. That's surprising. You seem way more excited about this than me. Could be. All right. Take care. See you at the surgery. Aha, I pun. Oh, I deeply apologize. We definitely won't be seeing each other before the surgery, but we will after that. I let out a small chuckle. Here's my small chuckle. How long has it been since I genuinely laughed? Probably ages, if I can't remember it. Man, you could have had a lot of laughs if you actually interacted with a lot of other people. The man leaves the room and leaves me there all by myself. That's sad. I always feel so at peace when he's around. It's kind of sad to think this is all going to be over soon. As soon as I leave, this place is all going to be all. I'm going to be all by myself again. I can't read. God damn it! No family, no friends. Without someone to talk to, someone to trust, you can't just wish for a person to just only talk to you. You need to do the effort. You need to do your part. God damn it! Back to the nightmare, where it feels like no matter how hard I try, there's no place for me to fit in. The noise, the voices, millions of people will be all over me, laughing and enjoying every day of their lives. And in this crowd, I'll be the only one choking back tears. Bitter tears of disappointment and despair. Oh, goody. That's supposed to be fun, right? So up dialogue was, "Good morning. How are you feeling?" The man asked in a quiet voice, apparently to avoid disturbing the patient sleeping in that room. "It's been 3 days since the surgery. I'm okay." "That's very good. I came to take off your bandage. You're about to see again. Isn't it exciting?" "I'm way too tired to be all excited. But I don't want to upset this man, so I just give him a little nod and smile softly. "Yeah. All right, don't open your eyes yet. I'm going to take the bandages off now." I could feel the doctor taking the bandages off my head at eye level. He does it really carefully. He's a surgeon, after all. Human lives depend on his accuracy. Well, no duh. "Okay, just a little more." He mumbles to himself, and pretty soon I stop feeling those rough bandages on my face. I'm relaxing, feeling my skin that was previously hidden under the bandages finally starting to breathe. Great. Bandages are off. Now, little one, try to open your eyes. Don't rush. Go slowly and carefully. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. I'm terrified it's going to be really painful as hell. But who am I to argue with the surgeon himself, right? Slowly and carefully open my eyes. Who's going to pay for this? Who is going to pay for this? Who is going to pay for this? Hey, look, everything's fine now. At first, everything's bright and fuzzy, but I soon get used to it. What the hell? And after a few seconds, the whole picture comes into focus in front of my eyes. Just like before. But now clearly. With HD, 4K, without a hint of distortion. Without all those pixels that were driving me crazy. Look around the hospital room. It's actually pretty small. There are 2 more beds not far from mine. Other patients are sleeping on them. Well, what do you think? I turned to the doctor. He turns out to be pretty mature. But that doesn't make him any less attractive. I have to say he's pretty hot. Tell me, how old are you, doctor? The doctor's eyes went wide, like 2 big round plates. Wow, why so personal? Probably should have felt embarrassed, but I was just too tired to care. Because I just kept staring at this handsome man, waiting for him to answer me. You're a pretty interesting little thing. I'm 36. Happy? Yeah. The fact that I pretty much guessed his age right, thinking about 35 satisfied me. A mature but not yet aged, beautiful man. He's also a pretty cheerful person. People like him will never get old at heart. My soul feels nice and warm from this thought. Soon I'll be saying goodbye to that doctor, never seeing him again. What are you gonna do next? Go have an accident on purpose so that you can see the doctor again? I hope his spirit will always stay young. May he keep on making patients happy with his kindness and care. Okay, good. Now what? A few more days I leave the hospital. Walk along a familiar route and anticipating how soon I'll be plunged back into the endless corroding emptiness again. My heart fills with quiet melancholy. I feel so calm inside for some reason. Calm, quiet, and empty. So you didn't find out who donated your eyes? Alright. I won't be going back to college for another week. Now I just want to rest. From the noise. I said, what noise? You've been in the hospital for what felt like forever, and there's still some noise and shit to complain about? I sit down on the cold gravel that covers the walkway to my front door. Now my eyes are fine. I can see like I used to when I was a kid. Before the eye doctor gave me such a shitty diagnosis. My eyes aren't sick anymore, so shouldn't I be glad? Yeah, what's with this ungrateful attitude, missy? Right. The doctor said my eyes might change color after the surgery. I wonder what they are all like now. I get on my feet and walk over to this little lake. It's pretty gross, but I can still see my reflection in it. I'm looking closely, trying to figure out the color of my new eyes. Oh, it's a twist. I know it. Doctor? Yeah? Who was the donor for those eyes you're going to give me? Huh? Who was the donor, you say? Let's see. I pun. With a low murmur, the surgeon leaves the room. I've got surgery tomorrow. Still, I just couldn't help myself from asking about the donor. 10 minutes later, the man comes back. Well, well, well. Based on the info I found, those eyes belong to a student from college number 8. College number 8? Did she go to the same college as me? Interesting. She passed away 2 years ago while on her way to studies, a car accident. I think she was a first-year student at the time. Such a sad story. She was so young. Are you sure it wouldn't be cruel to her if I took her eyes? Absolutely not. I remember the day when her parents signed a paper on, the ownership of their daughter's organs. Such a gloomy man and woman. It's not my place to say, but I have a feeling that they didn't really care about their child. The father was rushing the mother to finish signing the paperwork faster. And then they both left, practically slamming the door behind them. They got rid of her like she was just some piece of garbage, that's all. I turn my head. Even though I can't see anything, it feels like I'm staring right at a doctor. The news made my heart ache. The girl has a pretty rough life. I hope my face is showing the right amount of empathy right now. Just reveal it already. I'm rerunning in my mind my conversation with the doctor, which was about a week ago, the day before surgery. A first-year student who got hit by a car a couple of years ago? Why did those words all of a sudden become so significant to me? The growing feeling of deja vu won't give me any peace. It's like a long time ago, I already met the girl who became my donor. And the color of those donor eyes is really similar to the eyes of the stranger I've met before. 2 years ago. Right. I remembered. 2 years ago, in the fall. That's where it happened. Yeah, I know. We know. Come on. I'm so tired, I think, barely dragging my feet. I didn't sleep much at all, but if to go to school, there's no getting out of it. Damn these stupid school rules. My eyes are so heavy. I'm just about to close my eyes and yawn loudly when all of a sudden the stranger walks right up to me. We bump into each other and I stumble back, landing on my butt. Butt? I thought I said bum. It hurts. Ouch. Ow, my butt. I slowly look up to see who I bumped into. My eyes went wide when instead of some clumsy, sweaty drunk guy, I saw a tall young girl. So gorgeous. So stunning. Curly, silky hair. With a figure like that, just look at those boobs and that waist. All of a sudden, her soft voice snaps me out of my thoughts. Oh, I'm so sorry, alright. Yep, I know. Here, let me help you. A strange girl offers me her beautiful hand to help me up. Her delicate, nicely manicured fingers contrast sharply with my soft, bitten nail sausages. I'm really sorry. It's okay, don't worry about that. I mumble, trying my best to hide my awkwardness. I was in a bit of a hurry for the exam, so I was rushing around like crazy. The exam? What exam? I go to college number 8. Today the teachers are giving us exams to test our knowledge. She's so grown up and responsible. I wish I could be like her. You could if you put in effort, god damn it! She's already in college, taking exams and everything. And I'm still stuck in the school system, flinching over and over when the teacher calls my name. I think I'm talking too much. I'm sorry, I have to go. It wouldn't be great if I was late for the exam. The girl turns around and walks away quickly. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. All of a sudden, my eyes fall on the ground and I see a little card that looks just like some kind of pass. I grab it and check it out carefully. It's a student ID card. My eyes instantly land on the line with the student name, Celestine, and the age, 18. So young, even though she's 2 years older than me. All of a sudden, I snap out of it, realizing that the girl who lost his ID card is almost out of sight. His ID? Don't you mean her ID? Without thinking twice, I chase after her. Yep. Anything else? Damn, how did she get so far in so little time? My legs are killing me. Excuse me, it's called having a cardio... it's called getting used to cardio exercise. I shout out between heavy gasps. The girl turns to me with a surprised look. I handed her card. And... Yeah, we get it. Stranger's eyes went wide when she realized she almost lost something so important. Oh my gosh, how could I have been so thoughtless? Thank you so much. Her hands take the thing I give her. I give an awkward smile and look away. Oh, it's nothing. She stares at her student ID for a bit longer, like she can't quite believe it's in her hands again. So, good luck with the exam. Thank you. Good luck to you too. Yeah, thanks. She leaves. Before we even had a chance to get to know each other, or just say goodbye, we parted. Wonder if we'll ever meet again. We won't ever. But yeah, we did. Spoiler, we did. But as a ghost, the part of me that I buried deep in myself a long time ago has taken the form of the girl I met 2 years ago. The part that supported me. The part that loved me. The part that made me feel better when I was down, telling me that everything was going to be okay. Was trying its best to prove that it was still there. And now that Celestine is gone, it just feels so empty inside. But now I have a part of her, etc. Now I can live, etc. It's like with Celestine, a part of me just went away. A very important part. The necessary part. The part that I was born with. Okay, get on with it. God damn it. The Azalea has come out of. Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't do what I think you're doing. You're just wasting the surgeon's, yeah. So, yeah. Why would you do that? Why would you do this? Since the day I woke up in the hospital bed, all blind with this terrible sore throat, there's been this emptiness in my soul. Strangely, I can only vaguely remember what happened before I ended up there. I only remember how I was screaming, her? So desperately? And the way the pixels were filling up everything around. Walls, floors, stuff, people's faces. Everything was all messed up and blurry. Now, my eyes are fine. But I don't feel happy at all. God damn it, what the fuck does it take to make you fucking happy? It's like nothing has changed. It's like nothing has ever changed. But you can see now! And I've always been so empty inside. Empty, sinful, and worthless, just like now. What's next? When the being returned, the previous incarnation of the girl was no more, and her next manifestation had taken its place. For the first time in ages, the being was assailed by a sense of abject remorse at being unable to see that child through to the end. He had not bestowed upon her what he had bestowed upon other incarnations, I thought I said incantations, of her, a friend, and from the immense sorrow that descended upon his shoulders, in an instant the amorphous spirit has torn itself asunder. What the fuck are you saying? The last page of the book keeps telling me that's the end of the story. I feel like it's messing with me, but as if carried away by some inner call, I'm turning this page too. And to my surprise, there's new lines appeared in front of me. The last lines. Then another individual emerged on the horizon, proceeding in a direct line towards the girl, who trembled with exhaustion. As the stranger drew nearer to her, the child's legs failed to sustain her weight. Is she that heavy? A passerby, with the physique of a youthful gentleman in a frock coat, took the child in his embrace and began to cradle her. The weakened child looked at the man's face. Being, I want to sleep, she uttered, and then closed her eyes. I look forward to your next reincarnation. The next time around, I will be by your side until the very end, I promise, the gentleman said, gently rocking the child. Within a moment, his form began to transform into stone, commencing from the soles of his feet. As the process of petrification... God damn it, motorcycle. As the process of petrification reached the pinnacle of his cranium, the being disintegrated into minuscule fragments. The gray dust swiftly enveloped, the shards, and soon they became utterly invisible. Suddenly, in the distance, there was the sound of a footstep, then another, and on the horizon a familiar childlike figure appeared. Fuck you, motorcycle. Go fuck yourself. You people hate cyclists? I fucking hate motorcyclists. Having freed the unfortunate child from the curse, the formless spirit interred the child in his own vacant heart and assumed a human form. And the name of the spirit was the being, so it's just the being's friend is the being itself, but in a reincarnated form, and just makes friends with themselves or whatever. I don't care. I think I get it now. You do? I understood what was the meaning of this book. What? Share your insight. I pun again. Insight, sight, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And the meaning is the soul of the creator was just as lonely as they were. No matter how hard I tried to get to the heart of the idea in that little but really sad story, it just wasn't happening. Instead, it just came to me by itself, burrowing into my mind, reaching to the very depths of my soul. and all it had to do was lose what was keeping me sane in the face of that maddening loneliness. The part of my heart that was already falling apart on its own. The being, Celestine, it's all the same. And in the end, dissolving, they got a whole new, absolutely new luck. Hiding in the hearts of their creators. What? But Celestine was a real person, though. Celestine was even in the donors list. What the hell are you talking about? Hiding in the hearts of their creators, merging into one with them, and falling silent forever. Yeah, alright. Okay, I guess. Huh? Okay. Anything else you want to say? Oh, okay. Well, that was an experience. Okay, so what do y'all think? I think. Well, what can I say, dude? I didn't really feel it. There's something about this game that made me so detached to the main character. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Why do you keep making bad decision after bad decision? Why can't you do something? Why can't the game show us that she's actually struggling, trying to change herself, trying to better herself? But nah, she always keeps complaining that this person or that other person or a group of people are mean to me. Like, where? Was it ever shown? If it was, it wasn't shown very properly. It just said to us that these people are making fun of me. I didn't see it. You're just saying it. Don't just say it. Show it. What the hell? I don't feel connected at all. I don't feel their sadness, their struggle, because I don't really see it happening. Should I be sad because the character says they're sad? That's not how that works. Anyway, so is there anything else? Yeah. You got to jump scare me or something? What was the lesson here? Don't take your life for granted or something? Something. Yeah, sure. Yeah, don't kill yourselves. That's a good lesson. Now, okay, so we've done it. So this is okay. We've done it. So this is Sweetheart, I Love You. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.